This Mustang behind me has a sort of unique story, pero it just means na it's a special project. Um, it belongs to a very good friend of mine, a long-time friend, since college, kaibigan ko na to.
Good afternoon. My name is Miguel Marcelo. I am a client here in GYEON. Actually, this is my second time bringing a car here for paint protection. But this specific car I'm bringing in today means something special to me. So just last June 11, my dad passed away. It was a very sudden death, and we did not expect anything of it, so it was very sad. But unfortunately, things like this really happen. And there are just, some things that you just really can't control. But why am I here? So basically, my dad and I, we both loved our cars. We always had a passion for them. When I was young, growing up, it was usually we would talk about cars left and right, seeing cars on the road, oh, look at that car, ganda, one day, we'll get that car, one day, we're gonna have that car. So a big part of me growing up was with learning about cars, learning how to take care of cars, identifying cars even, just really talking about cars with my dad. And I would say that's one of the best bonding experiences we both had as father and son. There was one specific car that he always wanted to buy, even when he was a young kid. And that's a Mustang. A lot of the people in their age appreciate this American muscle. It's one of the most iconic sports cars in the world, probably one of the most popular. And this was the reason why probably my dad fell in love with this car. So around, I think the year was 2022, we were finally, one day we were just talking, and then he just told me, Migs, I think we're ready to buy a Mustang, finally. And I was like, okay, good news. So we found one specific one that really caught our eye. It was a black 2015 Mustang 5.0 V8, because I made sure to tell him, Dad, we're not buying an EcoBoost. If we're buying a Mustang, we have to buy the V8. It's like, yeah, I agree. And what made it more special too is that it's a 50-year edition. So it's a 50-year special. I'm not exactly sure what the difference is with the regular Mustang, but it has its plus points, like makes it look better. The interior has the logo of the 50 years, the chrome in the grille, and there are chrome panels in the taillights that commemorate the first ever Mustang. Before my dad passed away, we already had plans to take the car here to GYEON to drive clean so we can put PPF, because he told me, I'm never selling this car. And the day I go, it's just going to you. And he was like, hopefully also for you, you pass this on to your son, because I have a son and he actually does like cars. So at least now, since that happened, I told myself, I'm gonna keep this car. I want it to stay as long as it could until at least my son drives. So at least by the time he gets to his driving age, he can experience something that came from his lolo.
Okay, so given a short background story on the Mustang, it has somehow influenced yung project na to, and that made it extra special for us. My personal motivation to do really good on the project. So right now we're already underway. The thing about installing PPF on a car, especially when it's not brand new anymore, aside from the usual detailing, paint correction, one crucial step is the greasing degreasing properly the edges, the corners, the curves, no? So to make sure that the adhesion of the PPF is at its maximum. So looking at the curves and the edges of the Mustang, this is not the first Mustang that I get to do. It doesn't really pose too much of a challenge, although that's where things can go wrong when you take it for granted. So you have to be extra careful pa rin when dealing with even the simpler panels. Especially, like I said, it's a black car and it can be tricky to have a clean install na walang masyadong stress lines, walang masyadong lift lines. So those are the things you want to navigate when working with black cars. Well, hopefully we're still here, no, for when the time comes that he hands it down naman to his son. Having said all that, I guess it's time to work on the car. So quick update lang dun sa Project Mustang natin. So we're right around 60-70% complete. We've removed the stripes. When it came in, merong stripes yung Mustang natin. It was in matte black stripes. We removed it and we proceeded with the detailing works. Now, there were a lot of stone chips dun sa sasakyan. So of course we had to retouch yun or put some touch-up paint on it para it doesn't it's not too glaring or it's not too obvious. And then we're done with that. We degreased the car and then we're now currently in progress installation of PPF. So we've done a lot of panels already. So far the install is not overly complicated. It's relatively simple naman. Although I had to do the hood twice. No, we had to remove yung first try namin because it wasn't up to par. No, there were some issues that we saw that I wouldn't be able to live with it. So we chose to do it again. So ngayon okay na siya. We've done the doors, we've done the quarter panels, we've done the fenders. Hopefully by end of tomorrow we'll have the bumpers also complete and siguro another couple more days for the other parts pa na other small bits and pieces pa ng sasakyan. Pero so far it's really going good. Now hopefully matuwa naman si client when he sees it tomorrow. De, okay na. Tapos na siya. Everything naka-PPF na. If yung mga panels na hindi natin pinipf, of course, ilagay ang ceramic coating. Niretoke na rin natin yung mugs.
Ganda. It's
Niretoke
actually
natin
really
yung
clean.
mugs.
I
Okay
like
na
what
rin
we
siya.
did. Kasi pinaka-gusto ko actually yung walang stripes.
Maganda siya naman talaga.
Oo.
Clean look kasi pag walang stripes. Although if in the
Ganda.
future you decide to put stripes again,
It's easier.
'di ba? We can decide dun sa anong itsura ng stripes na gusto mo.
I love how we can't see the film,
Well,
the bulk install.
kasi tiningnan
Ganda.
namin yung pre-cut nito, ang daming
Wala akong masabi. Ganda, ganda. I love it. Tapos,
saya.
ganda siya lumabas on black talaga.
Well, yeah.
I think if you PPF a black car, it just makes it look so pristine. I think the big part of it is that it's black. So
Yeah.
people really see. At pwede kong ipagyabang talaga na, oy, tignan mo.
Oo.
Kahit next year, 2 years down the road, tignan mo, okay pa rin. Diba? So, I'm confident with that. It will be nice to drive. Can't wait.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks again, and I appreciate you guys for making this extra special car more special, because it means a lot to me to have this car still with me and to keep it as pristine as it can be.